So Fresh now is going to go ahead and send some beams that way, like, slow your roll, young man. You're not invited to this party unless you brought tacos. And we all know, hey, you can show up to a party with tacos, you're invited.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've done that multiple times. It's been quite beneficial. What hasn't been beneficial is getting shot the way that Fresh is picking off targets here on the low ground like this. But Takata looking to go in there for the engagement, does manage to get Jettis down as Takata with one, looking for another. Here comes Rytix on the flank to help him out and support. Well, just also, you know, Randy Moss as well, right?
True.
That's
yes.
amazing.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
What isn't amazing here, though, is that Zip now is going to go down. This is going to leave Takata in a 1v1. The knockdown is there, actually.
Man.
I thought I saw Zip go down, but I think, yeah, no, Zip does manage to stay up ever so slightly, though, because you look at that. I mean, just beaten, battered, and bruised. This has been a very, very ugly fight that has gone on for a while.
Yeah, and it was Riddick's there, the community champion there for Fresh's block party there to hold it down. The shakedown went through, so now Fresh and this duo, now Riddick's is going to know exactly. So now it's a battle between community champion.
1 HP!
1 HP and the Dream. He couldn't really get that confirmation there on the knock on Fresh, so he's going to have to hopefully go away and disengage. But what happened to Takata there, we just passed the point where Zip now was there. That half wall could be so treacherous, and Takata couldn't put a wall to protect himself, and Riddick was able to kind of get right in there with this lever action shotgun and knock Takata and eliminate him.
Oh, man, and I think, yeah, Riddick's knowing you got to go pick up Fresh, get your teammates, keep yourself going.
Jeez, 1 HP.
What Zip now doesn't know is that inside of that building, in that house, Reverse 2K and his team, they were sent home. Team 2K was sent packing early game in game number 1. Question is, will it happen again here today? As we have the Hills, Nate Hill, my boy, as he's looking to try and tip the odds in his favor here. Big shot on the ultimate GG.
Woo! Nate Hill, baby, representing FaZe. You know when you're in FaZe, them sniper shots are going to come out, and Nate Hill's no stranger to that. You could check out the social
you get a
media.
buff.
It's an automatic buff, you know. You just get 10 plus on sniping, and so now we see Reverse 2K, the lone warrior for the trail here. It is a battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Buffalo Bills, and Reverse 2K shows up to the party late and gets eliminated, and that's going to be another early finish for Team 2K. I mean, Team 2K is made up of Ultimate GG and Josh Allen, who is joining into the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and Nevify and Zemi are going to have to deal with the full force of Avante Maddox, Ronaldo, and their community champion, Ronaldo, getting tagged just a few. He's going to be brought down to 71 HP. Does he get that recovery and the support from his teammate here as he's going to go in for the push? And Avante is down and will be eliminated, but you can still get that reboot card, bring him back into the competition. Question is, though, can they wipe out their opponents here, because they are not going to go down without a fight?
Yeah, the Cactus Club is looking to be a little bit prickly here, you know?
Oh, no.
I had to do it. It's right. It's right then and there.
I mean, you know, even looking at the amount of players, I think I saw 71 at one point. Not really too out of this world, given where we are, what phase we are in the game. But with that storm closing in, these players are going to have to start to make their way to the safe zone.
For the bear out there.
Also because of his neon sign.
The neon sign gives you power.
It does.
Talk about the power. That's when you have the
power of the neon sign.
Yeah, but yeah, that beam came in through that snipe. But again, Mojo, who led his team right now. This is a battle between Ninjas, Time In, and Team Losers. Icon versus Icon, baby.
Oh, man. And actually, Ewok's going to be in there, too. So they're... if I saw that right, yeah. Oh, no, Calvinoy is going to go down. There's a lot happening here as Ninja dives in, takes out Ewok to Sancho. A huge rumble just took place here in the forest.
Let me correct myself. Mojo was not part of Team Losers. Mojo was on the Three Amigos.
The Three Amigos.
So it is the Three Amigos that could thank Mojo's clutch performance, enable him to get into that top position. But so exciting to see our community champions actually doing the thing, and I got hype. I just want to see Icon versus Icon. There's nothing like Icon and Icon going at it. Aiden's going to be having that really strong mechanics in previous metas. So if he could combine that and trying to catch up and expose, get beamed right there. So that is the NFL Pro going down, and that's what you got to do, man. Sometimes you got to pick on those NFL pros just a little bit, and that was a nice beams from Toomsy.
Yeah, and it's going to put the opposing team on the back foot, right? They're going to need to defend. They're going to try and see if they can scoop up the reboot card. Like, whatever there could possibly be an option for, they're going to do their best to try and make it happen. So when you put that pressure on your opponent early on, it's just going to open up a new door of opportunity for you. Toomsy, alongside Aiden, they're going to start to force their way through these doors, through these walls, and just with the ticks happening here, a 2 HP tick every second. Takata and Zip now, they have been in shambles this whole game, and it does not look like that is changing anytime soon, Sancho.
And the builds are on fire, a new addition into Fortnite. Builds will catch on fire. There is a Dragon Breath shotgun. There is a Dragon Sniper as well that will ignite those ones. Or it looks like it is too much for Takata. The storm comes in right then and there. No doubt the fire flames of the build make things difficult. So now, but this is going to be a scary location to fight. Last time we had no elevations. Now we do, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on the in-game leaders to navigate these zones. As we're taking a look at, it's just north here of Ninja's position here for time in.
Oh, and the action will slow down here when the storm surge hits. So you need to make a move right now. Speaking of making moves, though, you got a lot of activity happening on the outside. I believe this was Scope team, Elixir's team, Ronaldo's team, all engaged in this battle taking place right now.
Man, shout out to our community champions being the glue. Who would have known? They are doing a lot of the work, picking up their Fortnite content creators, leading the charge for the NFL pros, but this is what's going to happen. The lobby focus is real. Austin Eckler now, he's going to basically pick up a block, and look at the blitz that's coming right here. It's like a big D lineman, 2 sacks right then and there. Down goes Austin Eckler, down goes Elixir, and Outcast Chase, I'm done, says, I'm done with this engagement. I'm out, brother.
No reason for him to stick around there. That was a losing scenario.
And that's what's happening right now. Let's get a nice wide look of what is going on. Look at the chaos down below. Ninja's time in is having issues. Look at the height. They decide to give it up, but essentially is 2 people are gambling on which side height. You see Booga already cranking a 90 to height. You're looking at Tifu's team down below in the muck. That can be a very dangerous situation. Now this zone, zone 5, Zone 6, excuse me, is going off to the northeast side. So there's going to be a little bit of elevation that they navigate through. But so far, what a great play from Nate Hill getting to the front of the zone priority. So now look at that, easy, chilling living. So when they get to the inside the safe zone, they're going to turn and burn and look for those easy elims.
Yeah, keeping themselves quite competitive in this one. The Hills at 8th place with 19 points presently. They're going to control this, but they're also going to be drawing some fire from up on high in the high ground. But there's the grab into the vehicle here. Loserfruit, they're going to try and ride this car out. I like it. They're going to hold it, and they're going to try and build themselves a garage in case they need to bail out of there with a high-speed chase. The activity, though, up on height. Nate Hill, they were in the mid-ground. Now they managed to take control, but Nate Hill has to be careful not to get knocked down a few pegs and join his teammates here in a moment.
Yo, Christian McCaffrey cranked the height very nicely.
Love
okay, Christian McCaffrey, I see you cranked a little too high, but what a great take right then and there. And it's the Hills who are sitting on top of the hill and in 9th place with 19 points, Golden Boy. So here it is, the dominant position. The question is, can they cash in like they did with Clicks and Tyreek Cohen? Time will tell. So we have a nice split between John 69, who is basically going ahead of everybody, while Christian McCaffrey and Nate Hill are sending down those beams. Somerset goes down, Prospering goes down to the storm, but this is a great position for Nate Hill and this trio to get the dub.
With the height, the Hills have eyes, and they're going to keep on holding this. No way are they going to give this one up. If game 1 is any indication, once you get to this point, it becomes darn near impossible to try and wrestle this away from your opponents. 12 players are going to be standing, and the Hills have all 3 players left alive here. We have some more players that are going to be tussling down at the bottom too. Chap is going to be all the way down at the bottom, and then you have Juju still going to be in the mix. Scope and Emad here too. This is going to be dangerous territory. Does Chap manage to pick up the elimination? Who's going to be taking this fight low, and up on top, Nate Hill, they're just not giving this up, Sancho.
No, not at all, but this is a prime opportunity for Scope and his trio to get the job done. The long shots actually do have a shot. Let's take a look at these trios' perspective at height, the dominant position with a strong opportunity to walk away with the victory royale. So now it's up to the people down below to overtake it, but look, it is so high, so dominant, and it is a matter of textbook. It's all about the execution for this high team, and look at the beams. Bounce, Miro goes really low. Chap is
still in.
Chap is still in, and Scope is still in. We never know. Oh my goodness, but look at the strength at height. Basically, max health, 200 HP. And it's a matter of moments. It's a trio versus a trio up top. Choo-choo going up against Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, but the money has got to be on the hills. They have height, they have health, they have everything working out in their favor. As Scope, he's going to lose himself a teammate here. A bad position for Juju to be in, as he had no HP to try and fight this one off. The last player left alive in a valiant effort. It's Scope chasing up onto the high ground, but try as you might, it is not going to happen. John's trying to go in there and get that cheeky elimination to end this one, but as it stands, there's no reason they should lose this. Scope goes down, and it is a great game great game 2 and 1 from Scope. But
as we are through 2 of our games, it's long shots right now. You heard Ninja talk about Scope as a player for him to watch out for right now on top. But hey, Team Losers currently in 6th.
I'm telling you guys, it's opposite day, okay? Team Losers about to turn into Team Winners. She mentioned having that really strong early pick of the community member, and it shows it's paying off.
A